And what happens is we've got 8 wells in the city of Chillicothe. And they all go from about the old pump house, our gallery, straight down through here. So we've got 8 wells. Don't run them all at once. Run them usually anywhere from 3 to 5, depending on the demand at a time. Some of the wells are very old. 2 of them were drilled in 1956. They're about ready. They're just about played out. You don't get much out of them. It takes care of the instrumentation and the communication between the wells and the remote sites, because we can adjust the flow from here. We look at the depth. This is the control room.
Reminds me of Star Trek.
We'll step around here and see what the operators look at. They're looking at, these are remote sites. That's a hospital. That's a DM tank that sits above the hospital. This is up on Fruit Hill, Brewer Heights. This is the West Fifth up by the university. That's how many feet is in the bowl. And these are just some of the things we look at. The raw flow coming in, 3.24 million gallons. The effluent going out is about the same. Some mechanical measurements we keep track of. We always monitor. And there's like 100 screens on this thing that's in the plant itself, all the pumps and tanks and chemicals involved. Now up here we also do an analog because that SCADA goes down, we still want to be able to tell what's going on outside.
This particular panel includes what various things that you would be monitoring?
Yes.
Flow or?
Same as on there.
Okay.
There's the finish, that's what's going out. This is our raw flow, that's what's coming in, 3.21 million gallons. This is how many pounds of CO2 we're adding it to bring the pH down. Because when we add lime to it, and we'll go out there and see, it softens the water, but it raises the pH a little bit, so we add CO2 in another tank to bring the pH down to an acceptable level. And these are all our tanks out in the system.
And all of the pumps draw water from the silo?
No, we draw no water from the silo.
See, I told somebody that today, so I was...
We draw every water comes from wells. Okay. One of the few places you'll ever see our water's never outside. We're not drawing from the side of the river and down the creek reservoir like Columbus does, where they're fishing. And
Taze River.
Yeah, it's a Taze River underneath here.
We're kind of blessed with that too. It's very unique, isn't it, for
Very
community?
Unique.
And we're very lucky to have that.
Yes,
So.
yes we are. The water's not very deep and it's plentiful, so we're lucky there. You just got to drill the well, which is still really expensive. So, but this place is manned 24/7, 365 days a year.
About how deep are your average wells?
Anywhere from 80 to 100 feet. That's a maintenance room, and that's our lady mechanic. So, now this room holds fluoride. We have to have fluoride. You get in about, I wouldn't bring it.
What are we going to do now? Did the state legislature move that we no longer will have to do fluoride?
They haven't done it yet. The EPA hasn't said we could cut it down. The US EPA said you can cut it down from what we're adding now a little bit, about 25%. But the EPA hasn't said we could go ahead. So whatever they do, I will say it's not much money.
Yes, a lot of people do.
These are two vertical towers that have line. We have a 45-ton motor line by every 10 minutes. Right now we're feeding 247 pounds of line per hour into these hoppers. They get mixed with water, comes out as a slurry. It'll go into the water. What it does is it comes into, as the raw water comes in, it mixes with it, and then it settles, takes out a lot of the impurities, the hardness, softens the water. This is our chlorine room and the state. Tanks, we're cold in here. That's chlorine, bleach, and twice the household. And we use quite a bit of it, because they have to have disinfection. Each load costs about $9,000.
Part of that because of the supply chain problems they had during COVID or other things?
No, really, I think the line is just limestone they ground up, you know. I think it's just because they can. It's mixed with the lime in here, and put it in. We have two tanks. We have about two of everything because we can't afford to break down. This one is down right now. When this is down, we change about once a year. We do maintenance on it, get it ready for service. This one over here is now operating.
Wherever it's at, is being inside the big truck.
So here's that line we were talking about. Goes in a slurry, gets injected in the bottom, it's mixed with the water as it's coming in. This is the finished water.